How are you doing?
Pretty good. Can't complain. Can't complain.
When did you first start to believe that it was close to happening with the contract extension? What's the process been like the last couple of weeks?
It was awesome. I mean, these guys were, sorry about this. I'm gonna take these off real quick so I can be. It was a great process. Very respectful. I feel like on both sides, and it went good. I knew some was probably going to be done before camp, and I'm glad it did, and I'm happy to be here for another how many years. So.
How much of this was you wanting to be here and you telling your representation, yeah, get this done because I want to stay in Kansas City?
Yeah, I think it was mutual. So it was awesome. I've been vocal about how much I love it here, and I want to be here, and I'm going to be. So.
What do you love about it here?
For me, really, it starts with the team. The team, Coach Reed, the guys on the team, the locker room, everything about this organization from the top down, really, just amazing. No place I'd rather be, really. And then the city. My fiance and I have grown to love this place, calling it home now, and it's awesome.
Means have your fiance and you brought your dog to the
That was a non-negotiable. That was part of the. Yeah, it was awesome. It's just us three right now, a little family. But it was awesome. We knew we had to put them in the little polo, which is cool. So yeah, I'm happy they were there with me on that big moment.
Chris,
Big Money George, man.
No.
G-Money.
No, please don't call me that.
has Chris called you G-Money now?
He's called me just about everything. So.
George, the way you went last season, is there anything that you really felt at the end of last year that you felt like was kind of clicking for you and building block into this year?
I mean, we wanted to, as a team, speaking for everybody, we wanted to finish better. That goes obviously to the Super Bowl. We just wanted to finish our season better. So I think a lot of this offseason is going to be about finishing out games, and just we're really close to what we wanted to get. We obviously didn't, and it's going to be a motivator for this upcoming season. So.
Last one in the back.
George, so Jelani mentioned that he thinks of you as a mentor type role. Can you speak on that mentorship that you have with Jelani now?
I was extremely fortunate. Most of you probably remember me. 3 years ago, probably around today, I had a guy called Frank Clark, and he was out here with me every single day after practice. And I've been fortunate enough to know Ashton, for a couple of years now, and working with him and trying to pass down the torch, kind of like Frank did me, Carlos, Chris, all those guys that I had my rookie year. And that's really what it's about, figuring it out as you go. It makes it a lot easier when you've got a guy that wants the best for you and is genuine about your success and all that stuff. And I was so fortunate to be a rookie and have some great vets, and I just hope I could do my part in developing these young guys.
Go ahead, Matt.
George, there's a lot of guys like Max Crosby, Hendrickson, Daniel Hunter, who all have big years in year 4. Is there something that you feel like you've kind of learned in the last 3 years that makes you feel like that, hey, there's a reason why these guys sometimes have these big breakout years in year 4?
I've been able actually to talk a little bit to a lot of those guys. It just every year you try to keep getting better and better and better. Usually after about 3 years, you kind of figured it all out. And then it becomes really mental more than anything. It becomes a chess game for the defensive linemen. You try to piece everything together because you've seen just about everything. You've played almost every team in the league. So it becomes really mental, and really, for me, it's about taking advantage of my opportunities and making my layups, really. So.
Was there any piece of advice from those guys that really resonated with you?
Just to put it in simple terms, finding a way to find a way, to set a goal and do everything you can to reach that. So,
Thanks, everybody.
appreciate you guys.